TikTok Carnival. Yes, I know I'm not wearing a watch. I actually don't have a watch, but I found a reason to change that. Anyway, did everyone get their refund? You should have, but we'll get to that. Anyway, Carnival has another little controversy going on. I know. I get it now. It's always Carnival. So MSE, come on, just do something silly. I already have the hat ready. Anyway, I'm sure you all know about what happened with the mistake on the website ordering Cheers, where it let guests choose a number of days and only charged them for the number of days. But if you choose one, it only charged you for 1 day. All right, yeah, that whole mess. Okay, well, first of all, yes, Carnival made the mistake. We're not trying to hide that. And here's the thing. I could probably guess how this happened. They made a change. They uploaded the new catalog, and somebody made an oopsie when entering Cheers or updating Cheers, and they entered the wrong code, right? Instead of 1E, it was like 1ED instead of 1ES, meaning one each per day, one each per sailing, that kind of thing. So now, it was strange that it took them so long to identify and fix it. Guys, hey, Carnival, if you want some like real-time reporting, right here, ready to go. Anyway, I guess some people thought they might actually get an entire sailing of Cheers for the price of 1 day. Yeah, no, not so fast. That was never on the table. Carnival said it was a glitch, and numerous courts, agencies, whatever, have, well, for quite a while upheld that. If it's a glitch, no, it is not a binding contract or anything like that. So yes, they do reserve the right to reverse it and, adjust the price to the, well, correct price that we all knew about. How they handle the situation, though, is way more important than actually fixing the situation, which, believe me, was very, very simple. Still, why did it take so long? Here's the thing. I hear a lot of people saying, oh, well, they should honor the price for customer satisfaction. No. Because they definitely don't want bigger problems. And that bigger problem is the, well, way more guests who did not get in on the deal, who paid full price for Cheers, guests who maybe just purchased Cheers the day or two before, like me. So yes, they're not going to give it away. They're not going to honor the price because that would piss off way more people than actually got the deal. But we hear, oh, what about Royal? They honored the price. Yeah, I don't think they should have, actually. No, I don't. But I can say that as someone who actually wasn't affected. I had no Royal sailings booked at the time, so I wouldn't have been able to take advantage of it, even if I had wanted to. Now, pricing glitches are nothing unique. They've been happening for quite a while, and they're not just a fact of the digital age. I'm sure catalogs were printed with the wrong price, decades or centuries ago, whenever those were still in existence. And again, how it was handled was actually more important than fixing the thing. This is something that has come up with the airlines on occasion. If you pay attention to that industry, you will occasionally see, killer fares, and what is the airline going to do? Are they going to honor it? Are they going to revoke it? Actually, it can go either way. And actually, it depends on the scenario. I've seen airlines honor mistake fares, and I've also seen them not honor them, basically refund and cancel the ticket. But here's a pattern that I noticed, and it is relevant to Carnival. So if the mistake is something that is available to everybody, or could be available to everybody, they tend not to honor it because, like I said before, if they do, it's just going to piss off the people who didn't get in on the crazy deal. When it's available to everybody, then, you're not going to create more problems. When they do honor it, it's always been on one crazy route in one particular class of service that maybe people know how to book, maybe they don't, like, a premium economy fare from Rochester, New York to Kuala Lumpur that, they sell for, $300 instead of, the $3,000 or something like that. So the handful, 2 people maybe, that tried to book premium economy from Rochester, New York to Kuala Lumpur got in on the fare. In that case, they're probably like, fine, keep it, because, like I said, 2 people may have benefited, so whatever. I would be okay with that because I'm not going to fly from Rochester to Kuala Lumpur in the near future, so fine, totally fine. But because this mistake could have been available to everybody, and I think the Royal mistake was also technically available to everybody, I think the risk is, yeah, they're going to piss off way more people. That's why they don't do it. So if it's a generally available thing, they're not going to honor it. If it's something very, very specific, like if Royal had this problem on a random 5-day sailing on Vision of the Seas, okay, fine. Who would book a random 5-day sailing on Vision of the Seas? That kind of thing. As for Carnival though, I think they actually had two options here. One would be to A, cancel everything and refund everything like they did. B, they could have said, okay, you bought one Cheers, 1 day of Cheers, basically. Okay, you can keep your 1 day of Cheers. That's it. You know? Now, maybe they should let the guest pick the day, but they still get just their 1 day of Cheers, right? That would have been very novel and would have set a very strange precedent. I probably think they didn't consider it, mostly because it would be a little bit too hard to handle. Something they'd have to like fix manually on the ship as the random guests that got this deal board. So yeah, that was off the table, but it would have been a very creative solution to honor the deal, but honor just the very specific deal, the 1 day of Cheers that people bought. So yeah, it was an option. So Carnival, next time this happens, there you go. Then option, totally free advice. And I get it, it was a mistake, but Carnival does have to take a little bit of responsibility here. Again, how they handle the situation is the most important thing. And here they can take responsibility by, most importantly, making sure everybody gets their money back immediately. All right? TikTok, Carnival, I mean, this is the morning. Has anybody gotten their money back? Because have you noticed when you buy something, that charge appears on your credit card statement like immediately, right? You tap the credit card and the phone goes off like 3 seconds later. You know, you got a charge. But when it comes to actually refunding your money, they get all like, oh my gosh, how could this happen? Absolutely, we'll refund your money. It'll just take 3 to 5 business days, and then we'll submit the transaction. Then, who knows how long your bank is going to take to process it? We don't really know. Just be very patient. No. Okay, this is how you do it. The second you announce that you're going to refund the money, you have the reversal file ready to go. You call your payment processor and you say, hey, we're sending this over right now. You are going to process it right now. I'll wait on the phone. That's how you handle it. None of this like, 14 business days. Yeah, I heard that recently. 14 business days. What is that? And now we hear that Carnival is going to give a coupon code. Tread lightly, Carnival, because where's my coupon code? Where's the coupon code for the people that bought Cheers the day before or 2 days before, like me? Huh? All right, fine. I'm okay with a token gesture, so I guess I should say, what is a token gesture that's not significant enough for me to worry about? $25 in OBC. That's it. You get 20 for everybody who thought they got in on the deal, who now has to check up on their refund, $25 in OBC. Whatever. Totally fine. So there you go. That's what you should do. Otherwise, I'm not going to be happy. All right, so why am I so animated about this particular subject right now? Because I'm going through the exact same thing with Brightline. They canceled a ticket on me. They canceled it. I didn't do anything. And they said, we will refund your fare within 3 to 5 days. That was 3 weeks ago. Okay, so I fill out the little web form. 2 days later, I get an email asking me for the exact same information I put in the web form. Yeah, Brightline, that doesn't work for me. So I call and say, hey, I didn't get my refund. Here's my ticket number. Well, I showed the refund was submitted. You have to wait for it, 14 business days. Yeah, where does 14 business days come into? How 14? What is 14 business days? Okay, no, and he said business days. Okay, not 14 days, 14 business days. Okay, anyway, no, it does not take this long. All right, so now tomorrow, something else I have to follow up on. So Brightline, you got to get your customer service up to the same level as your onboard product, which is fantastic, by the way. If anybody wants to see where high-speed rail in the country is going, yeah, it's Brightline. Privately funded Brightline. I'll say that right now. So Carnival, Brightline, get it together. We're all here in Florida. Don't embarrass us. See you on board.